All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video of Montag Garage. In today's video, as mentioned in the last video, we are going to be getting to some of the issues that the new blue Civic has. If you guys haven't watched last video, I strongly suggest you go take a look because this video will not make any sense to you, but we are going to get the car down to the shop. Don't want to waste any time talking here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just get on down there. All right, we brought the blue Civic down to the shop so we can get some necessary maintenance done. As you've seen in the thumbnail, we're going to be doing the rear brakes, and this box, thanks a lot. And this box contains engine mounts and the transmission mount because if you guys know, these cars are susceptible for the engine mounts failing and creating quite a bit of vibration. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna get the car in the air, start pulling all the old shit off. I got my trusty accident prevention team with me today, working very hard. So, oh, and a little side thing too, I actually bought a driver's side SI door panel for my actual SI, and I threw the old one on this car just because the door panel was all messed up anyway and broken. The handles were broken, the switches were broken. But I got a new one because it was cracked here. This is the one originally from my car, but I will throw a small clip in here. I purchased a Facebook Marketplace door panel for my SI. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty, but on my car, the previous owner damaged this piece of the panel right here. This one is, however, clean, but when I bought it, it looks like the previous owner of this door panel or whoever had it before tried to take this window switch out the wrong way, not knowing that it's actually screwed in. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap upholsteries and switches and handles from my SI and just use the shell of this, and then I'll take my SI door panel, repair it with my plastic welder, and throw it on my new car. But that being said, if we can get the engine mounts done, if we can get the rear brakes done today, then I'm gonna try to give this thing a wash because it is very bad. I don't even know what this is. So yeah, that's the plan. Gonna get started. I'll be back with an update here shortly. MG3.
What's up, man?
What's up, bud?
We got that 24 Mustang in. No way.
We got the car in the air. This thing leaks like a sieve. But this is the mount in question here on bottom. It's actually a very similar process that, to the Boomba mounts that I just put on my SI. But for the most part, the car doesn't look horrible. Of course, it's rusty in the susceptible locations. They always rot out here, which sucks because when this rots out completely, this mounts the trailing arm and that renders the car totaled. But it doesn't look completely bad under here. Wow, there is just oil leaking everywhere. Yeah, so a lot of that oil probably helped the subframe from rusting. Without that, this thing would have been completely rotted.
Alright. It comes out pretty easy.
So, of course, this one is bad. Oh, wow. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that, but that thing was loose. Loose as a goose. Now normally they lower the subframe down for this. We're not going to do that. Yeah, I think the mounts are good. Come in and give me some hits right here. Now this piece of shit don't line up. This stuff has needed replaced for probably the last 10 years. So I didn't show removing it because it is extremely easy, but you just take out 17 here and then 2 17s here. Almost the exact same process as my last video with the SI. And then once again, the mount is pretty compromised, and I actually noticed not sure if you can see down in there, but the mount is completely cracked. So far, both mounts I've removed were bad, and I haven't even gotten to the broken one that's down here yet. All right, I did get the driver's side engine mount out. It wasn't broken, but it was making contact, and of course, has a lot of play in it. Sneak the new one in here, just like so. Got the passenger side mount out that sits over here on this side, and I finally found the issue why the car had so much vibration. As you can see, that's completely wallowed out and cracked, and the one-piece mount is no longer one piece. So that's definitely got to be the reason. Because you guys can see on the new mount, which still has this top plate bolted on here, but this bolt right here is exactly what it threads into here on the mount. As you guys can see, that's not supposed to come out. So that is going to definitely fix a lot of the vibration. I'm gonna get that mount tossed in there, and then I think we can probably move on to the brakes. For character, you know, completely gone. Not a single vibration in here anymore. Completely gone. No vibrations. But there may be a rod knot. So, as you can see, in terms of rotor, we have no rotor. Let me bring you guys in a little closer to see this. Look at how thin that was. You know, I've seen a lot of bad rotors in my time. This makes the list, at the very least. Looks like we got a leaking shock back here too. We're just gonna pretend like we didn't see that. One brake pad that's still reasonably got a decent amount of life left, and one brake pad that's got no life left because the pins are seized solid. Start by getting all the junk off. I can fix that in a hurry. Watch how I make 2 of them done. Bars in the back. Not the front, the back. You asking me? Okay. All right, this side is officially done. So as you can see, that rust down there means it's So, as you guys can tell, the car definitely is running a whole lot better. A lot of the issues are resolved currently, and I didn't record doing the other side of the brakes just because I figured it was already boring enough watching me just replace used parts. One thing I wanted to mention before closing this video out is some of you may be wondering where the Accord is or if I even still have it. And the answer is yes, I still have the Accord. It kind of just sits around and collects dust. Instead of making a whole video on it, I figured I would just go ahead and mention that the car is currently for sale on Marketplace. No, I don't need to sell the car whatsoever, but I do have an idea to use some of the money that I'll get from the car to fund another project on the channel. I know I have had the car for a long time, but it's just not practical for what I'm trying to do with cars anymore. And if the car doesn't sell, then I have no problem keeping it whatsoever. We will eventually do something to it on the channel. But that being said, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys again for watching another video of me just goofing off. And I will see you next Saturday.
Making all that noise, Lester.
Definitely be having more than one beer.
Who the fuck? Oh, it's right here. Cheap motherfucker.
She goes right now.
I said, smells like coolant. Want my social people?
Yeah.